a couple of years ago, I was on Instagram. I'm no longer on Instagram, so don't try and find me. Got hit by a huge bug just then. That's great. Anyway, I was on Instagram and I was following a page called Canadian Gearhead. And he put out a call looking for automotive enthusiasts that wanted to write articles for his website. To me, that sounded like a good creative outlet, something to try. I thoroughly enjoyed English class in school, believe it or not. School wasn't my thing. I didn't really like school as a whole, but I liked English and science class. So I figured, why not give it a shot? Like, the worst he can say is, no, your writing's no good. We don't need you, or I don't need your style, or maybe like work on this. I didn't have much downside, so I applied, and he asks me to write, I think it was 1,500 words on, I believe it was interior, like leather, like taking care of leather or something like that. And so I work on it, and I never told him this, but I was actually on vacation when he gave me the assignment, and I had to have it completed before my vacation was over. And I wanted it, so I didn't bother to ask for an extension on the deadline. And also, I had no internet. It was at a cabin. It was like the worst internet I've ever had. But at that point where you like can get onto a web page and you just get frustrated by the wait time, yeah, I had that internet. But I wrote the article over the course of a couple of nights after my son went to bed, and I submitted it. And I submitted it under the assumption, or pretense would be a better word, that I wasn't going to get paid for it. He wanted an audition article without any promise of compensation. So I wrote the article, and he liked it enough to pay me, I can't remember now. He paid me more than I was expecting. So either he paid me more than we had agreed on, or he paid me and I wasn't expecting anything at all. And for the next 2 years, about once a month or so, he would give me an article to write. And I believe these are all still up on his website, CanadianGearhead.ca. I really enjoyed that. It was a good way to make a little bit of side cash from home once a month. I think on average I would make like 30 to 40 bucks on an article, which wasn't terrible considering a couple of hours research and a couple of hours to put it all on a document. If I calculated my hours, it would have been kind of silly, but I was really enjoying it, and I got paid to do something that I liked, so it was worth it for me. He decided he was gonna like promote me to an article like manager, so I would have to like come up with titles and stuff and give other writers projects to work on and deadlines and all that sort of thing. And just after we had agreed on that, I think Google changed their algorithm, and it was like no longer feasible for him to put out the articles. Like, it just wasn't making sense for his business. So I didn't get any more assignments after that, which I was fine with, because at that point I was getting really busy. I went from having a newborn from when we started to having 2-year-old or 3-year-old, and then shortly after my second son came into the picture. So I was busy and excuse me, so dry. So I was busy and I didn't need the extracurriculars, as it were. Plus then at that point I kind of had my eyes set on maybe creating my own YouTube channel. But I just wanted to say, like, if you're thinking about trying something new creatively, go for it. And if you can get paid for it on top of that, I feel like you're kind of winning at life. If I hadn't done that, I might not have... It's like a question I would have never been able to answer. Like, everyone growing up, when they find out that magazine article writers actually get paid to, like, test cars and go on all these experiences, that sounds like a really cool thing to a 12-year-old. And I kind of got to experience what that was like, to a much lesser degree, obviously, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it answered a question like that I had. Could I write and have someone think it was worth money? And Tim did. And I appreciate that he took that chance on me. Like I said, the algorithm changed, so he no longer asks me to write anything for him. But he does do a newsletter every week, and I highly recommend you go check it out, and check out his YouTube channel, which is actually how I first heard about him. Tim, if you're watching this, thanks for the opportunity you gave me, man. I think we should try and get together one day, go for a ride or something. Wow, that wind is really strong. Even downhill I'm having a hard time picking up speed. I want to thank you guys so much for checking out this video. It means the world to me, every view, every like, every subscription. Keep it coming, please. I want to grow this channel and be able to do cool things with bikes and cars and take you guys along for the ride. First things first, this thing needs some power, because I'm getting a little tired of having to downshift every time there's a small incline. I want you guys all to have a really great day. And remember, somebody really cares for you, and the world is better with you in it. Take care. Impulsive thought. I've always wanted to go underneath one of those. Just, he's in the road, I'm trying to get past, just zip right underneath. I'm sure I'm not the only one that has that thought, right?